Good evening, all. This is once again another episode of the Person Period. Good morning. I thank you guys for being here one more time. One more again. We're going to try to make it happen, and we're going to try to see if we can do some change here today. See if we can help some people, at least put a seed in your head or something. A seed that will grow into something that is miraculous and successful. Once again, like I said, I am glad you guys tuned in. Um, on today's topic with life destiny, we're really going to talk about, unfortunately, most people, they go about their lives and they do things that are like on autopilot. When they do things on autopilot, it essentially shows what they were doing, or it essentially shows some of the beliefs that they've been through, some of the things that have been uh, plaguing them in their lives. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Mr. Bill. So I think like I said, I'm going to try to do this every day again. And today, what I'm going to try to talk about is with people their belief systems. For some odd reason, nobody wants to change their belief systems. They think they're fucking stuck somewhere, or they don't want to do anything that's conducive to them getting better. They don't want to change. Change is fucking inevitable. I don't give a damn if you change now, you change later, there will be a change, good or bad. So whatever that change is, I would wholeheartedly say to you, be the creator of your destiny. Meaning, the change that transpired, you make that change. Don't make change you. Because that shit does happen. Good morning. Change will screw you over. So will your brain every time you try to do something. It just will. That's the way we were designed. That's the way everything, I mean, a lot of people just don't want the change because they're afraid of what's on the other end of the change. They're afraid that they'll miss out on something. They have FOMO, they call it, fear of missing out. Um, if you feel like you're going to miss out on something, I need you to ask yourself a question. How the fuck is it going for you right now? What's going on, Mike? How is it going for you right now? Because if you can't decide right now how's it going for you, you can't fucking change anything. So if it's inevitable to happen, why not change it to what you want? Why not you change your life the way you want it? You design. You be the architect. You make things happen instead of waiting on other people to make things happen. That's the problem with a lot of us. We sit here and we're so stupid about waiting. Sometimes you can wait until you're blue in the face and shit will never happen. You gotta make it happen. You want your life to be changed and different, more positive, make it happen. So today I'm going to try to talk to you about your belief systems. You remember when you were growing up and then all of a sudden, your parents or whomever took care of you, they decided, okay, have your ass in the house before dark. Some of you were, some of you didn't get in the house before dark, like me. I got my ass whooped all the time, pretty much, because if I didn't do what was needed, then I paid the consequence. And I'm sure you guys paid the consequence too. So, without ado, your belief system. Most of us, when we got to a certain age, everything was on autopilot in our belief systems. We were already here for something. Seriously. Right? we were going to be successful, we were not going to be successful. It was all up to us to decide which way we were going to go. Now, if you decided you didn't want to be successful, you took the negative, or you took the comfortable road, uh, the road of comfortability. You took that road and you thought, okay, if I take this road, I can always get paid. I don't have to worry about shit happening. I don't have to worry about losing shit. I don't have to worry about not attaining things because, quite frankly, it's the road that you chose. That road could have been good, it could have been bad. Only you can decide what that road is for you. I can't decide that shit. So whatever you think, don't even go there. But if you want to change your belief systems, start with simple things. Simple things. I need you to think back. As far as you can think back, and for some of us it may be a little longer. I don't know about you guys, but for some of us it may be a little longer. But I need you to think back to where things started going awry for you in your life. Meaning, when you felt like you weren't going to be a success, for some reason you felt that way, which was a limiting belief. I need you to think back to when that started. And I need you to think back and try to figure out why did it start. Because, once again, I keep saying to a lot of people, I'm tired of these goddamn Band-Aids. I am tired of the Band-Aid ass people that come about and they tell you, we have the key for you here. We have this for you. It's the golden ticket. And then you spend money on that golden goddamn ticket because you are hurting really bad and you want your life to change. So that golden ticket becomes a paycheck for somebody else. Now, a lot of times when we spend money, we want to make sure we get what the fuck we spend our money for. Can you honestly say your life has changed? And if you can honestly say your life has changed, you're one of the very few that can do that. A lot of people just don't want change. They just don't. It's just nothing happy about that for some people. You know, they go to work, like today is a Friday, and I guarantee you, if you don't like your job, you probably woke up this morning and said, thank God it's Friday. Bro. So, you don't like your job, thank God it's Friday. But you go to it every damn week, and you get paid, yes, but you get paid only the value you have brought to that market. That's all you get paid for, your value. And then if your belief system is not strong, you will continue to go to work and only get paid for a half a value that you get for a half a day. Because most of you don't work a full day. If you're content with your job, then you need to be more valuable to your employer. Do shit that they may not even ask for. Sometimes you go, I can do that shit. But it works. It helps out. You know, you need to be the best you that you can be. If you choose that you're going to stay in the mediocre place or you're going to stay in the middle, then you stay in the middle. If you choose, but at least be good in the middle. Don't you think? Be good in the middle. Because the motherfucker ain't good in the middle of somewhere. I mean, you got to be good somewhere. Sure, there's something about your life. So let's start on changing those belief systems. Every morning, I need you to get this is an exercise. Every morning when you wake up in the morning, I need you to just change your entire routine. Change your routine to something that you think is very successful. Some step that you could take to change your life and make it very successful. A lot of people are not morning people. Why? Why the fuck are you not a morning person? I would be a morning person if I woke the fuck up because it lets me know I'm alive. So I don't mind the morning. I don't. Hell, I'm up at 4:30 every goddamn morning. So to me, that's a change. That if you're not a morning person, that's a behavior you can change to change a belief. You're not a morning person, get up in the morning and see how your morning goes. Now, if it goes fucked up, guess what? 9 times out of 10, you went into the morning thinking it was going to be fucked up. And if you thought it was going to be fucked up, you got exactly what you asked for. A fucked up morning. Or a fucked up day. Whatever. You got it. So, if you decide there's some changes in your life you need to make, start with your beliefs. That's where you can start to really do some good work. Because without a positive belief system, whatever you throw in, it's not going to really work because you're going to talk yourself out of it. You're going to talk yourself out of not doing it. You're going to say, I don't need to do it, or I'm tired today, or it's not good for me today. I'm going to just stay in, I'm going to snooze, and I'm going to get up when I normally get up. Fuck that. Do what you need to do to change some things because it takes courage to change. Trust me, it takes a lot of courage to change your life. But when you do, that's when you look back and reflect and think to yourself, I did that shit. I did that shit. I'm different. I am becoming the best me I can be. I'm different. And that's what you want to be. You know, every day you want growth. And if you don't get growth, then you need to be asking yourself every fucking day, you know, what can I do today that I didn't do yesterday that could change my life in a positive manner? Just ask yourself that. Most of us, if not all of us, we have the damn answers. We're just afraid to utilize. You start utilizing your answers and saying the things that you need to say, doing the things that you need to do, actually taking steps that you know you need to take, then you take those steps and I promise you there will be change. I don't need a disclaimer on this shit. I promise you there will be change if you do that simple step. It's evident. Psychology tells you this. Psychology tells us this. It is research fact that change will be evident when those things happen. The only time they don't happen is when you're so fucking lazy or you're so stuck in your ways that you can't change. That's the only time change doesn't happen for the positive change. Because, like I said, change will happen, whether you want it or not. But when it comes to positive change, not everybody's gonna get positive. Like if you know you need to put down them cigarettes, then you need to take active responsibility in making it happen. You can't go, I ain't smoking these motherfuckers. I ain't smoking these motherfuckers no more. They killing me. And then the next morning, you wake up. That's the first thing you do when your feet hit the bed. I need to smoke. Keep that shit up, you want a hole right there in your damn throat. You're gonna be like, hey, look, I'm gonna smoke through here. I know that's poor fucking taste, but I don't give a damn. It's something to make you think about. So, I mean, if you're drinking too much, you need to figure out why. Because with all those things, you need to get to the root cause of why. And that's where it all rolls down to your beliefs. Somewhere down the line, someone told you that it was okay. Or you got the notion it was okay. So you built that in your belief systems that it's okay. And so you're okay with doing it. But if you know it's not good for you, then you need to change it. Seriously. Alright. Take that little nugget with you today, and I need you guys to think. Every day, I will look back and try to change something that I don't like about myself. You ain't got to do it all at once. Just find one thing a day to start working